Alright, hey everybody. I was just going to do a really brief video about how we raise meat birds. Um, sorry, they're goofy. So, what we have always done in the past is we have brooding boxes. They're all stacked up right there. For like the first week, roughly. They have feeder, they have water, they're under a heat lamp, and they're inside. Once they start to get feathers, and they don't have to get all their feathers, and we get decent enough weather, that's the other thing, then we start taking them outside. So yesterday was the first day, and I should have taken a video then, but they all just kind of stood in a corner and didn't do much. But where is she? It's one of our original hens, woman. Yeah, creative name. Her and another one of our hens, wherever she's at, have always taken turns in with the meat birds. I think it's because they just like the baby food that they have. But they come in and they just kind of scratch around and just hang out, and like she's doing right now, and basically teaches them how to be chickens. So at this point, now that we have them outside, they still come in inside at night in their brooding boxes. No food, no water overnight. In the morning, we bring them out, and we have a little yard set up. We have a crate right there for shade and for them to play around and do whatever. So they come out at night, or come out during the day, and we take scoops of food, probably 2 scoops over about 3 hours, 4 hours maybe, and throw it all over in here, and let them eat. But they don't get to just sit in front of a feeder and eat here. They're playing with a water dish. Come on, you guys. Come on. Get out of there. Get out. Get out. But yeah, I don't like meat birds that just sit in front of feeders and are so fat that they get splayed leg. I don't like any of that. I like them to be active and be as healthy as they can be. It also means that it takes us 4 to 6 weeks longer to raise them than it does standardly, but I feel more comfortable with it. We have less fat on our meat and much healthier birds. They're playing in the water dish. I don't know. Every year they always play in the water dish. Whatever. So yeah, they will stay out here. Well, they'll come inside at night until they're pretty much all feathered. You can see they're already acting like chickens. They'll come inside until they're feathered, and then they'll be going in the big coop. And then once they get a little bit bigger, probably another 2 weeks roughly, they'll be going out in the big pasture with the rest of the chickens until it's time to go to the freezer. I try to make it as simple as possible. This year we had tried a few other things. This was the first year we had ordered direct from a hatchery, and I had always dreaded doing it. And with good reason. We ordered direct from a hatchery, and we ordered 104 meat birds. There are 46 left. They hatched them and put them in a box direct, and my understanding is that's not a normal practice. Maybe it is, but it didn't work for us. So we went back, a couple days ago, we went back to how we've always done things, where they have breeding boxes and heat at night, no food, no water. I don't know if they were just eating too fast and getting unhealthy. I don't know. They were fine, and then all of a sudden they would fall over and be dead. So I don't know what happened. These guys are doing really well. As you can see, they're running around like crazy and getting into stuff and being chickens. So we do have replacement birds coming from the hatchery, but that was more birds we lost in one time than we had lost in total in 7 years of farming, even with predator problems before Freya came in the picture. So yeah, but here we are. They're going outside. They are outside. They're eating, they're drinking, they're getting sunshine. We're doing good. Somewhere is, she's on the outskirts. Yeah, her Firefly can be a little bit more in their face, but Woman, she's always just hung out on the outside and almost, I guess, taught them how to be chickens. Like they started yesterday, following her around a little bit and scratching where she'd scratch, and yeah, and then they're just outside, you know, the regular fence, so all the birds can get used to them. Our birds that we've had for a while are pretty used to this process. Obviously, we add new each year, so like the geese are kind of curious about what's going on. And some of the younger hens that hasn't gone through this with us before are a little curious. Freya, back off. But even Dude, oh, he's over there. He's never far. When we bring babies out, Dude is never far away. He will pretty much just, I mean, they have a big pasture that we had showed in a previous video. Now the babies are outside, Dude won't be very far. He'll be within hearing distance of them. Sometimes he comes in and hangs out for a little bit. Not all the time, sometimes. And there's one of the guineas. I don't know why, but they always play in the water. Whatever, makes them happy. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, just let me know.